Relationships could be very painful and very unpredictable. And this is why I try to give you keys so you will see what may happen in the future. Because nobody told me about postpartum depression. That is painful. That is hard to deal with. Nobody told me about hospitalization, that one day I'd be in the hospital with COVID in the isolation room and for 30 days, not knowing if I was going to get out and if I was going to get out alive, and how my family had to deal with that, my wife and my son and the rest of my family, right? Nobody told me there'd be a miscarriage or ectopic pregnancy and how to deal with that. Loss of the baby. Nobody told me that was coming when I thought, hey, we're getting married, right? Nobody told me there'd be in-laws that want your demise. They want to see you fail. In-laws, family members, they don't want to see you happy. They don't want to see you successful. And they're going to be doing things, monkey wrenching the works and talking behind your back and all of that, right? Nobody told me that one person or another might have self-esteem issues, that you might get heavier, and that people start feeling insecure and having low self-esteem. Nobody told me that me or my wife would become depressed at some point. Nobody was ready to deal with unemployment. And I probably could keep going if I keep thinking. There's a lot of pain that can come up in relationships. And if you are not fortified spiritually, number one, mentally and physically, you're going to have some problems, especially if you don't know how to cope. There's also the loss of family members, mothers, fathers, grandmothers, brothers, sisters, even animals that will bring somebody down. And if that's your partner or if that's you, you're going to have coping mechanisms to come back up. So this is why I call my YouTube channel, these bugs coming at me now. Oh, this is why I call my YouTube channel Serious Relationships, SIRIUS, because serious deals with the soul and the universe and things of that nature. We could break that down another time. But for those who are serious, you come to my channel, you come check out my videos, like, share, comment, get down with the get down, ask questions, you know what I mean? If you're serious about being able to circumnavigate some of these things, or being able to know that they might come in your relationship and you could be able to handle it. Because most people go in blind to dating and they don't even know that the chemistry of the people they're dealing with and the trauma of the people they're dealing with, right? You got to know your relationship. You got to know your girl or your man's trauma, family curses. Like, these things will affect your relationship. So that means you have to conversate and talk before you start jumping into things and then realize too late, this person's crazy. Or this person has ADHD. Or this person is bipolar. Or this person's autistic. But it's cool, but you didn't know that. Maybe they didn't know that. So you're jumping into a relationship because the person got money, because the person looks good, because the relations are good, you know what I'm saying? You're jumping in for the wrong reasons, and at the end of the day, you might end up in some serious pain that you wasn't able to circumnavigate, to get around, to handle, to negotiate, to talk, to communicate, to pray, to meditate, to go on vacation, to relax, R&R. Because you have to have a lot of coping mechanisms to deal with pain. Now think about it like this. In your own life, you have a lot of pain, right? So picture if you got a lot of pain in your life by yourself, things go good, things go bad. Things go good, things go bad, right? Now you have a partner. Things go good, things go bad. Things go good, things go bad. You can't just deal with your pain. You got to deal with his or her pain. You understand? So pain is a serious thing, and there's a lot of pleasure in relationships too. But maybe by utilizing certain techniques, listening to somebody that knows and who has been there before, you may be able to override some of that or move some of that out of the way, or recognize it before it comes or when it comes and know how to handle it and know different ways and techniques of dealing with it. Okay? I'm Kamal Imani, and we can talk, because I got a lot of stories, a lot of examples, a lot of wisdom I've learned. But just check us out, all right? YouTube at Serious Relations dot, there ain't no .com, look at me. I make mistakes. We all make mistakes. And that's what I'm talking about. Nobody's perfect. So if they're not perfect, it's going to be a problem. Okay, no, excuse me. So, let me try again. Rewind. Serious, SIRIUS, relationships. Serious Relationships on YouTube. All right? All right. See you soon. Peace.